deeper into that today. And as an entrepreneur, this is my 25th year as an entrepreneur. Year 25. I'm excited about that. But I know as an entrepreneur, the struggle can be real, managing everything you have to do. Am I right? Yes, the struggle can be real. So, and this is before artificial intelligence, right? And so now I'm going to show you for $20 a month. So I'm going to encourage you to get the paid ChatGPT account. How many of you are paying for ChatGPT already? All right, you're paying the $20 a month. I'm going to show you how to set up your own agents. So some of the things that I use my agents for: to book my appointments, to book my plane tickets, do a whole lot of things in my personal life, and I will show you that. How many of you saw that, the webinar, the class that I did for your community here? A lot of you did. Yes, a lot of you did. So it's going to feel like a fire hose of information coming at you. It's a lot of information, but just know that after this session, for your homework, go back through it, and you got this. Say, I got this. I got this. All right, good, good. So the first thing that we're going to do is, inside of ChatGPT, we're going to set up our account. So I have my ChatGPT open here. And I want to show you something really quickly on your ChatGPT settings. So let's set up your ChatGPT account correctly to make sure you have your security set up correctly. So look at the bottom of the screen here. You're going to click on Settings. So Settings, and then you're going to click on, the first thing is Security, and make sure that you have multi-factor authentication on. All right? Take a picture of the screen just so you can do it later. Multi-factor authentication, turn it on. This is your two-factor authentication, just to protect your account. And then this one, the next one, is called Data Control. So I'm still in Settings. Now I'm on Data Controls, and where it says Improve the Model for Everyone, turn it off. Turn it off. When this is on, it says the information and the data that you give to ChatGPT, they can use it to train their models. So you want to turn this off. Everybody say, turn it off.
Turn it off.
All right, very good. So you're going to want to turn that off. So this gives you a extra level of privacy. And then the next thing for the agents mode is what we call the connectors. So after you have your security set up properly, we're going to connect some of our accounts to ChatGPT. So I have connected my Google Drive, my email account, my calendar, right? How many of you wish you had somebody to manage all of that for you, like your calendar, check your emails? Yes? Right, so that's what we're going to do here. So I've connected these accounts here. And so now I can go to ChatGPT after I've set up the connectors, and we can go to agent mode. So I will also tell you, if when you're doing this you don't see connectors or you don't see agent mode and you're paying, log out and log back in. Sometimes you have to push the updates to ChatGPT when there's new updates coming. Log out, log back in. That usually fixes your problems. And if you have problems on browsers, Chrome is the easiest to use, usually if you're having a problem. So now we're going to click on this plus button here, and then we're going to click on agent mode. Do you see where it says agent mode with the plus button? This turns on your virtual assistant that you're about to fall in love with, all right? This turns on your virtual assistant. When you click on agent mode, in the drop down next to it, you'll see everything that you have connected to it, right? This is where you see everything that you have connected to it. Now, it's just you asking it to do something. So we're going to practice with my calendar. So here's something that I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do for me. Check my calendar for open time slots for training opportunities next week. I need a 3-hour time slot between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. between Tuesday and Friday, and I click go. In order for this to work, I have to have agent mode on. So if you don't press the plus sign and put agent mode, it won't do anything for you. It will tell you it can't do it. But right now, you're going to see that it is searching for open slots on my calendar. So it's going to go through my calendar, search for open slots, and then it's going to ask me if I approve what it wants me to do, and it will actually put those things on the calendar for me. right? So it can put those things on the calendar for me. So right now it's reading the calendar. We'll let it do that, and I'll show you some other examples. So this is managing your Google Calendar. Now, how many of you have a calendar that's not Google Calendar? Shout out what it is, what you're using. Outlook, all right. So, yeah, okay, Apple. So if you're using other calendars, ChatGPT agent can actually go to that calendar. I'm going to show you an example from LinkedIn, but it can actually go to any website, but it will ask you for permission to take over the screen while you log into your email account, and then it will take it from there. So this is what we call human in the loop. So there's some part of the process that you actually have to do with it, all right? So we'll let this work, and I will do another example with you. So here's another example. So it says, read the last 20 messages in my LinkedIn inbox. How many of you have not kept up with your LinkedIn inbox? Right, I know, right there, I see you. Raise 2 hands, I can tell you really didn't do it. All right. Categorize each as spam, networking, or opportunity. Summarize it in a table with columns. Sender, category, summary, suggested reply. Highlight the ones I should prioritize responding to today. So agent mode is on, and I'm going to press go, and then it will ask me to log into my LinkedIn, but then it will go through my LinkedIn inbox and tell me who's in my inbox, who's spam, all this kind of stuff in my LinkedIn inbox. So one of the things I love about it is that it actually shows you what it's doing every step of the way. So you're able to see in the white box as it's going along what it's doing every step of the way. So here you can see right here, it's actually going through my LinkedIn inbox right now and categorizing and looking at all my messages in LinkedIn. So what it's going to come back to me with is it's going to come back to me and tell me the different opportunities. It's going to all organize it in the table format based on how I wanted it. Does that make sense? Will this save you some time? Absolutely. And then you can ask it to write the responses for you, and it will do that as well. All right. So you just see it talking about what it's finding in my LinkedIn inbox. But here, I want you to look. Do you see how, look at my hands right here. My hands are right here. But do you see how ChatGPT is going through my LinkedIn inbox for me? Yeah? Okay. I used to pay someone to do this, just saying. So here's another one. I want to show you a combination. So while that is working, we're going to let this work. So what are we doing right now? So one of the things it's asking me to do right now is to take over and to pick my Google Calendar. So I'd have to pick my Google Calendar and log in. So it's logging into my Google Calendar, reloading that site, and then, just like how it's doing this here. Okay. So the next thing that I want to show you, and we'll come back to that in a minute. Let me see an agents real quick, make sure I got the ones that I wanted to show you. Open time slots, LinkedIn inbox. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you is ChatGPT's memory function. So your assistant is now, and you can open multiple windows in ChatGPT, let it do things, so you have 20 things going all at the same time. Just open up new tabs on the top. So the next thing that I want ChatGPT to do for me is I want ChatGPT to use its memory. How many of you are using ChatGPT pretty often? Yeah? So you're talking to it pretty often, and let's make sure you have your memory function on first, and then I'll show you how you can use it. And this is crazy fun. So we're going to go to ChatGPT, and then we're going to click on Settings and Personalization. Okay? Settings and then Personalization. Inside of Personalization, there's a section here called Memory. See it? If your memory is on, as you work with ChatGPT, it will remember the things that you're doing with it, so it can recall it and use it as it continues to help you. All right, and I'm going to show you that. Now, if you want to delete anything in your memory, you click the Manage button right there, and then you can delete the different things that you've done with ChatGPT that you don't want it to remember, okay? So, for this example, we are going to do this based based on what you know about me. So as you get ChatGPT to do things and to recall its memory, here is a key start to your prompt that you can always use to get it to pull on the information that it knows about you. So based on what you know about me, let's do an example here. Based on what you know about me, what would be a great title for an event that I should host for women business owners? And then I'm going to press go. And so now I don't have to tell ChatGPT who I am, what I'm doing. It's going to pull everything from its memory and the work that we've done together. So now it's coming back and it says, I love this question. Here are some titles that align with you, the Queen of AI. And then it says, she's next, women leading the AI revolution. I like that one. I like that one. The AI advantage, how women are winning in business. And then it even gives me some notes. Like number 3, it says, positions you as a strategic mentor who's teaching women how to leverage AI at scale. Then it's giving me some boss energy titles, built different, the women who win with AI. I mean, I like that one, right? Built different, that's a good one. And then legacy and impact titles, but then it gives my top pick for you. Power her up, women, wealth, and the future with AI. It's got your signature energy, motivational, actionable, and modern. It says we're not just learning about AI, we're using it to level up our money, our mindset, and movement. You see how it did that? So ChatGPT knows so much about you. How are you gonna use it to create new content, new things for your business? Yes? Right? So use that based on what you know about me and ask it to do something. And then always look at how it ends this. Would you like me to create matching taglines, themes, and session titles? I mean, what a great assistant, right? As a matter of fact, ChatGPT, I would like for you to do that. I pay you $20 a month. Come on, let's go. Yes, do it. And then I always put please. All right, yes, do it, please. And then it will keep going with this. So now that it's outlined the event, it's given me my outline for my event. Let's look at it. Tagline options, theme concepts. Theme concepts, and then it's just giving me some other theme concepts, sample titles and tracks, track 1, track 2, track 3, track 4. See how it's outlining everything for me? Special experience ideas, my signature closeout, and then it says, I'm going to show you this in a minute, it says, behold up. It's talking as me in my style and tone. I'll show you that. Before I lock in the brand kit and promo outline, do you want this event to feel like a high-energy summit, a hands-on workshop, an exclusive retreat? So I'm going to say a combo of high-energy summit and hands-on workshop, right? So let's do the combo. And yes, build my deck, event identity deck, right? And let's keep it going. So now it's going to do the whole deck for me, the event identity deck. So the big vision, the purpose, to empower women entrepreneurs to master AI tools, automate success, and build wealth with confidence and creativity, all while connecting with a powerhouse community of female innovators. The event vibe, think TED Talk meets Beyonce concert meets business boot camp, right? So it's giving me my whole event identity right now and outlining everything. So we're working smarter. Do you see it? Say, I see it. All right. So here's the brand positioning, alternate taglines. It's even giving me my colors for this event. Design cue. Oh, look at this. Day 1, day 2. And it's giving me my whole event structure, my signature zones, my speaker lineup. So look at this. Because it's been doing work for me, my speaker lineup is myself, my sister Lorette, one of my mastermind students, April Williams, and then one of my partners in business, Nehemiah Davis. Look how it just pulls all that together, knowing what it knows about me. And then sponsorship partners, it's giving some sponsorship partners. It knows all these tools that I use all the time, and the takeaways for attendees. So now it says, do you want me to create the slide-by-slide layout for your event deck with text, image, prompts, and design direction? So you keep going with it until it has created your whole, it's a 3-day event, it's creating your whole 3-day event. It's outlined and mapped everything for you, and you can say, okay, presentation 1, slide 1, give me the entire outline for it, and then you can put it into another tool to make your nice PowerPoints and build everything out. This could be for your events, this could be for your online summits, this could be for your webinars, this could be for your in-person events, this could be for your courses. How many of you are creating courses right now or about to start creating courses, right? So this could be for your course content. So this is how it can lay everything out for you. All right. Now, I have another example for you with the memory function, but what I'm going to do now, so did everybody get this memory function? Is this useful for you? Yes? Yes, good. Now I'm going to combine the memory function with the agent mode, the fact that it's tied into my Google Drive. So, watch this example. How many of you have presentations or documents inside your Google Drive already? You've done presentations before. So what happens to me sometimes is every event that I do a different presentation geared to the audience. Save it in my Google Drive. And then I forget about it and I can't remember because I'm moving on to the next presentation. So what I do now is instead of starting from scratch, I tell ChatGPT to go check my Google Drive and tell me what I have in there that I can use for my next presentation. So that's what we're going to do in this example. It says, based on the presentations that are in my Google Drive, what would be a great title for an event I should host for women business owners? And what content do I already have that I can repurpose for this event? And we're going to press go. And now it will go into my Google Drive and pull presentations that I've already done so that I'm not starting from scratch. So with these examples, I want you to see that you can do these on some other tools as well. So Google Gemini has this, Claude.ai has this. They all have these connectors where you can connect it and do different things, right? And then if something is not connected to it, you can go outside of the tool to do it. So I think I showed this example on the webinar that I did before I came here with you guys, and that was my dog's vet appointment, right? So ChatGPT read my email, saw that I was late for my dog's vet appointment, got that information, went to the vet's appointment calendar and booked the appointment, then put it on my calendar, and I just showed up at the vet, right? And so it's these type of things that we're using ChatGPT for now. So I did 3 examples. I did the vet appointment, booking stuff on my calendar for me, and booking a plane ticket on Delta. So ChatGPT, I go to ChatGPT and turn on agent mode. That's the key, turn on agent mode, and say I need to fly from Atlanta to Maryland on Wednesday, and I need the flight to be before 9 a.m., between 7 and 9 a.m. I want nonstop. And then it will go and find the ticket for me. It will ask me to log into my Delta account, so that's the takeover. There's a part where I take it over. I log into my Delta account, and then I give it permission to finish. It books my whole ticket for me. The only thing it asks me to do is confirm the credit card and then confirm all the details and press book. So I did this presentation, and then my assistant, Carlo, calls me, and he was like, hey, ma'am, I just saw your presentation on what ChatGPT did, booking Bruno's appointment, that's my dog Bruno, Bruno's appointment and your plane ticket and your calendar. And I was like, oh yeah. And it went quiet. He said, did I just lose my job? Because those are the things that he did for me. But I said, no, I'm putting you on more high value tasks right now. You're gonna do other things in the business and take these things off of my plate, right? So you start to think about, you start to think about for yourself, what things do you spend a lot of time on? This is what you need to start to analyze, that if ChatGPT could do it for you in agent mode, all you have to do is think about what you would like your Carlo to do, and then put that into ChatGPT. So a good example, was I am not keeping up with my email so well. And so I asked ChatGPT now to keep up with my email. So I asked ChatGPT, log into my email, tell me, am I missing any big opportunities that have come in the past 2 months that I might not be paying attention to? And then it put everything in a table for me, told me why the opportunity was big, how to handle it, and it wrote the email reply. I just have to push send, right? So you start to think about how you can use it. All right, do you have some ideas in your head? Yes? Okay. So here ChatGPT is looking, so we can see it's talking about some titles for events that I can do, and then it's connecting to a document in my Google Drive where I already did this presentation for a university, and it's showing it to me there. So it can do those type of things and the next steps, and then it will show you the sources and the different things that it went through to get there. All right, so that's combining memory with Drive. Okay, so I want to show you another tool, but here are the prompts, just in case you want to take a picture of them, that help you with the memory function. So based on what you know about me, what would be a great title for events that I should do for, and then you put your whatever you want in there, based on the presentations that are in my Google Drive, and this is if you have your Google Drive connected, all right? And then here's what I did. This was the longer prompt that I put in there, and it went to go search my Google Drive. All right, so before I get to ChatGPT schedule task, I want to show you one other thing, and that is Claude. So I'm just going to pump ahead for a minute. Actually, no, because you want to know ChatGPT schedule task. I heard you in the audience. Okay, so ChatGPT schedule tasks. There's no button for it, like there's a button for agent mode, you just have to know it. But this is where you can tell ChatGPT to do something for you on a schedule and send it to your email. And so whatever email you have registered with ChatGPT, ChatGPT will do this task for you. So I will show you some of the scheduled tasks that I have in my scheduled task, and then let's see what ideas you get for your scheduled tasks. So, and then to kick it off, you have to tell ChatGPT something like this. Schedule a, I'm trying to make my screen bigger, but okay. Schedule a AI news brief with the latest news from NVIDIA, let's do from OpenAI, Anthropic, etc., to my email, to me every morning at 6 a.m. Turn the updates into a, I don't know, what do I want, into a newsletter that I can send out to my list, right? And then I'm going to say, I don't know, whatever you want. So what's going to happen here is that ChatGPT will go out and find the latest AI news, and then it will send it to me every morning at 6 a.m., and then it will also send it to me as a newsletter snippet that I can then send out to my list. So it'll write it for me. So you think about, and I'll show you my example in a minute, it writes my blog post for me every single day and sends it right to my email. So while it's working on that, do you want to see how to set it up? Yeah? Okay, so that was the setup of it, but let me show you where to find where everything is. So if you go inside of ChatGPT, click on Settings, and then click on Schedules. You see it right there, Schedules? You probably seen it there but didn't even know what it was, so you didn't even click on it, and you don't know how to activate it. Now that you know how to activate it, click on it, and then in Manage, you're going to see all of the things that you have scheduled. I'm going to show you some of the things I have scheduled. And you can schedule 10 at a time. So 10 is the maximum for scheduled tasks. More than that, you'll have to pause a task or delete it. You can only have 10 live ones at a time. Let's look at what some of mine are. So I get a daily market drop report at 5 p.m. every day. So if I look at this, this is for trading, but I get, I say search the U.S. markets and send me a concise daily wrap-up focused on notable drops at 5 p.m. Here's how I want it summarized, and you can just see the summary. Of course, ChatGPT wrote that for me. I was like, I need a summary of market drops. Tell me the most important things. And then now I'm putting that in here in scheduled tasks. Deliver NVIDIA's 6 a.m. stock report. So it tells me if the price is up or down, delivers a stock report. This is my favorite one. If you're anybody in here, a real estate investor, anybody getting into real estate investing? Yep. So every day it runs me a property search in my zip code. I'm in Atlanta, 30331. And it focuses on properties that would be good for a buy and hold in my zip code. And every day it sends me an alert if a price has gone down on a property, like all these type of things that an agent would have to do for you and would take a lot of time. ChatGPT does for me, and it's in my email in the morning. Is that good? Yeah. So now you start to think about the different ways that you can use it. This is mine, but you think of the different ways that you can use it. And if you look here at the bottom, I say at the end of the report, I'm going to blow it up a little bit more, add a delta section that highlights new listings since yesterday, so it pays attention to what it did for you the day before. What a good assistant. Listing with the price drop since yesterday, and listings that went pending or sold. If nothing's new, say no material change. And it comes to you every single day, if that's what you want, every single, and it's never late. Never late. Good job, ChatGPT. Never late. Never calls in sick. Never. Doesn't request any PTO from you. So here's another one here. It creates a blog post for me and sends it to me every day. This is weekly on Fridays. Create a blog post of the latest advancements in AI over the past week. This should be in summary format and have at least 7 sections, so we'll do that for you as well. So I have another, so this one is also like, alert me if NVIDIA drops below 10%. So I have alerts in a different ChatGPT account, but it sends me alerts on my Bitcoin. If Bitcoin drops below a certain price point, you can trigger it to keep looking. This example is at the market, and send you an update when something changes, because you're busy, right? You're busy. So that's ChatGPT schedule task. Did you like that? Yes? Yes, all right. Make sure that you use it. And then my thing that I want to remind you about is that you have to just tell it, because there's no special button for it, you just have to tell it to schedule it for you, and then how you want it scheduled, every Friday at 6 a.m. or what, and boom, it'll trigger schedule tasks for you. All right, so how are we feeling? You want to move on to some other tools? Yes? You want to move on to some other tools? All right. One of my favorite tools, we're going to move on to Claude first, because this prompt is worth $1 million to your business. This prompt is worth $1 million to your business. This prompt is worth $1 million to your business. All right. So this is the business coach prompt, and I'm encouraging you to use this one in Claude.ai. So ChatGPT is great, but Claude is really good at being more direct with you. If you've never used Claude before, it's at Claude.ai, and I'm going to go there to show you this tool. Right? Claude, CLAUDE.ai. So this says, act as my 7-figure business coach. Your job is to help me start and scale a business that generates at least $1 million in the next 12 months. But here's what I want you to know when it comes to prompting. I'm going to give you a quick class in prompting. So whenever you're working with a tool to ask it to do something for you, you ask it to do the thing, but at the very end you say, what information do you need to know about me and my business in order to, whatever your desired result is, write the business plan for me, write the blog post for me, create whatever it is, create the proposal for me. Here, I'm asking it to start by asking me clarifying questions. So if you go to ChatGPT and you ask ChatGPT to write a business plan for you, you say, ChatGPT, write a business plan for you. I'm starting a doggy daycare. It's going to be named Wiggles. It's in Atlanta. Go. ChatGPT will write that business plan for you. Go. It's going. It's writing it for you to be done in 42 seconds. But if you go to ChatGPT and say the exact same thing, and at the end you say, what information do you need to know about me, about the business and my goals in order to write this business plan for me, boom, it's going to come back with 10 to 15 questions. Answer all of those favorite tools. Oh, we're going to move on to Claude first because this prompt is worth $1 million to your business. This prompt is worth $1 million to your business. This prompt is worth $1 million to your business. All right. So this is the business coach prompt, and I'm encouraging you to use this one in Claude.ai. So ChatGPT is great, but Claude is really good at being more direct with you. If you've never used Claude before, it's at Claude.ai, and I'm going to go there to show you this tool. Right, Claude, CLAUDE.ai. So this says, act as my 7-figure business coach. Your job is to help me start and scale a business that generates at least $1 million in the next 12 months. But here's what I want you to know when it comes to prompting. I'm going to give you a quick class in prompting. So whenever you're working with a tool to ask it to do something for you, you ask it to do the thing, but at the very end you say, what information do you need to know about me and my business in order to, whatever your desired result is, write the business plan for me, write the blog post for me, create whatever it is, create the proposal for me. Here, I'm asking it to start by asking me clarifying questions. So if you go to ChatGPT and you ask ChatGPT to write a business plan for you, you say, ChatGPT, write a business plan for you. I'm starting a doggy daycare. It's going to be named Wiggles. It's in Atlanta. Go. ChatGPT will write that business plan for you. Go. It's going. It's writing it for you to be done in 42 seconds. But if you go to ChatGPT and say the exact same thing, and at the end you say, what information do you need to know about me, about the business and my goals in order to write this business plan for me, boom, it's going to come back with 10 to 15 questions. Answer all of those questions and then press go. Which result do you think will get better, the first one or the second?
Second.
Always ask for the clarifying. Ask it to ask you questions that you answer, and then it will give you a better result. So this is Claude. I just wanted to introduce you to it. And for your homework, put this prompt into Claude and watch how it does some magic for you. Okay, so the next tool is Gamma, right? Yes, Gamma is amazing. But we're going to take Gamma a step further today. So how many of you love Gamma? You're using Gamma, right? The rest of you today, you're going to fall in love all over again with a new tool. It's called Gamma.app. There's 3 ways to create a presentation with Gamma. And we're at Gamma.app, Gamma.app. You can paste in text, which is the first way. So I have ChatGPT write an outline for me, and I paste it in here. A quick tip: if you want an outline or content that is data backed, use Perplexity.ai, PERPLEXITY.ai. It is the best research tool. They also have if you have a PayPal account, you can get Perplexity Pro for free for a year. Just search Perplexity Pro plus PayPal, and there's a link out there. You can get it free for a year. Best research tool. It can even search just academic journals and academic writings. So paste in text, import file or URL, or import from a drive. But we're going to click on the generate, and we're going to generate a presentation right from scratch. So let's do this presentation here and say, let's say 3 keys that every leader needs to know to, I don't know, implement AI in the office, something like that, right? So this slide is going to be 10 slides, and so 10 cards means slides. We're going to do it the traditional width, and I'm going to click Generate Outline. So the first thing that it does for us is it's going to generate an outline for us. You see this amazing outline. It's coming right here. First of all, how long would it take you without AI to generate a PowerPoint presentation that's 10 slides with all the content and images on it? How long?
Hours.
The whole day. It would take forever. How many of you don't even like doing presentations? Be honest. You don't even like doing them. It takes so long. Not anymore, right? So we're coming down here on Gamma. I'm choosing my visuals. Like, I want it concise content. I want my theme. I actually put my own colors and stuff in there. And then we can auto select how we want the images to appear and any keywords and stuff on there. So I'm just put 3D and I'm clicking generate. So now what Gamma is going to do is it's going to generate this PowerPoint presentation for us right before our eyes. And it's at least a good starting point. You can edit anything on these slides. You can edit the images. You can edit the content on the slides. But it just builds the slides right before your eyes. It looks good. And here you go. So we are now on slide number, let me see, I made it too big. We're already on slide number 5. Slide number 5, which is key 3, foster slides. We're on slide 8. We're on slide 9. I don't know what slide we're on. And then we go back up, and then I'm just going to put it in presenter view so I can show it to you. And then here's our PowerPoint presentation, right? 3 keys every leader needs, why leadership matters, build a foundation, trust, right? So we can put the presentation together. So now I'm going to take this a step further. Great, our presentation is done. So now I'm going to download our presentation. So we're going to click the share button and we're going to export the presentation to a PowerPoint. So first of all, that was like 40 seconds and our whole presentation was done. Is that good? Right? We can go and we can edit anything. Now we're downloading our presentation from Gamma and it's done. And now I'm going to another tool called Pictory.ai to turn this presentation into a course, a video course with an AI voice and everything, right? So now, Pictory.ai, we're gonna press on PowerPoint to video. We are gonna upload our was that the PowerPoint? Let me make sure that was the right PowerPoint. I'm moving fast. We're gonna upload our PowerPoint presentation. I did it earlier. I'm gonna use my one from earlier. And then after it uploads, we're going to click on generate video. And I did this ahead of time just to save time here. But what it's actually doing is it's going to create your PowerPoint video for you.
In the rapidly evolving
This is
landscape
the
of artificial
end result
intelligence,
from
leaders
Pictory.
must equip themselves with essential strategies.
This is
to
the preview
navigate AI
mode of our
transformation.
PowerPoint presentation being
Empowering
done
teams to thrive
and
in
being
this new
read
era
out
is crucial
by an
for
AI
success.
voice.
As we delve into the AI revolution,
Can you see it?
72% of leaders believe AI will
I need to repeat what we just did, right?
by 2025.
Do I need to repeat what we just did? Okay. We went to gamma.app and we created a PowerPoint presentation in under 60 seconds. We took that PowerPoint presentation, downloaded it, uploaded it to Pictory.ai. Pictory.ai turned that PowerPoint presentation into a video, and an AI narrator is reading out the presentation, not the words on the slide necessarily, but just reading it out as if they were presenting it. And that takes about 2 minutes, and our whole course is done within under 5 minutes. Module 1 of my course is done. You guys get it? Everybody get it? Yes? That's this one. And this is Gamma. And so what is happening right here is you're hearing the AI
Only
voiceover,
41% of employees
the AI
feel their leaders are
voiceover
prepared to
reading
guide
the
AI
presentation
adoption.
for us.
This confidence gap
Everybody say
poses a
done
threat
and
to their
done.
success.
Done.
All right, I have one last example for you. Whew. All right, so this example, I'm at a tool now called GenSpark.ai. Let me ask you your permission first. Can we do one more tool? I'm gonna do it so fast, I'm gonna teach you this in 60 seconds. GenSpark.ai. So in GenSpark.ai, there's a part in it called AI Slides, and you can try this for free. Gamma has a free version as well. Try it for free, GenSpark.ai. Click on AI Slides and upload your YouTube video or one of my YouTube videos, and it can take the YouTube video and turn it into a PowerPoint presentation. So, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you sure? She screamed over there. I'm like, are you okay? Are you sure? She's chewing gum too. I'm like making sure. But right now, Jen Sparks says, I'll help you create professional modern slides based on that YouTube video. And I asked for specific colors. I said black on white with a hint of yellow. And watch as you're seeing it right here. It's creating the slides. You can see it thinking and thinking. So it's actually going to analyze the entire YouTube video and create PowerPoint presentations off of it. And now I can take the content farther. And now what can I do with this PowerPoint? Where would I take it?
Of course.
Yeah, to Pictory. And I can upload it to Pictory and I'm repurposing my own content. Right? Why not? Right? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? So I'll show you the end result while it's still working here. I did this ahead of time. Here we go. Look on the right-hand side. Here is the YouTube video right here. So this is me with Nehemiah Davis, and we're talking about mastering AI tools. All right, this is the podcast. Took that podcast, I put it inside of genspark.ai, told it to change it into slides, and now here's my slides. Look on the right-hand side, mastering AI tools and workflow automation. My slides are all done. All right, do you see it right there? You see that right there? Somebody say, what? And on that note, I'm out of time, but thank you all so much. Thank you so much.
Wow. That is so amazing.